Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Gronert, and today we are going to be doing even more practice about subtracting numbers to 100 on an open number line. This is lesson number 2. You will need paper and something to write with to complete this lesson. So if you don't have those, go ahead and pause the video, get them ready, and then let's begin. Okay. The first thing I want to do is review the steps we can use to solve a subtraction equation on the open number line. So the first thing we do is mark the number line with the minuend. Do you remember what the minuend is? That's right, it's the first number in the subtraction equation. Next, we look at the tens digit of the subtrahend, or the second number in the equation. Then we make big jumps of 10 backwards to represent the tens. After that, we count by tens to see where we land. Then we look at the ones digit of the subtrahend, or the second number in the equation. After that, we make small jumps of ones to represent the ones. Last, we count where we land and write the answer to the equation. Okay, are you ready to begin? Let's solve a problem. Here's the first problem. 89 take away 23. Think about how to solve the equation. What are the steps? Do you remember? Yes, the first thing we need to do is draw the open number line on our paper. Then we mark a dot and write the number 89. That's right, or the minuend. That's the minuend right there. So I'm going to mark that with the number 89 at the end of my number line. Good. Let's do that here too. 89. Okay, now think about what I need to do next. That's right. Next, I look at the subtrahend, or the second number in the equation, and I need to specifically look to see how many tens are in the number 23. That's right, 2 tens. So I need to make 2 big jumps of 10 backward on my number line to represent the tens of the subtrahend. Let's do that. 10 and 10. I'm going to write 10 right there so that I remember. Okay, I did that. What is my next step? That's right. I need to count to see where I landed. So I'm counting backwards from 89. 89 minus 10 is, that's right, 79. And 79 minus 10 is 69. Super. Okay. I need to mark that on my number line. Good. Did you get that on yours? I have it right here. Okay, now what do we do? Yes, we look at the subtrahend again, or the second number in the equation, and it's 23. 23 has 3 ones. So we make 3 small jumps backward to represent the ones. 1, 2, 3. And now we need to count to see where we landed. 69, 68, 67, 66. Look at that, 66. And then I can write that right into the equation. 89 minus 23 equals 66. Did you get that on your paper? If not, make sure you write it right now so that you have it. Just like that. Wonderful. Okay. Now, let's try another equation. Before we begin, think about how to solve this equation. What are the steps? Do you remember? That's right. I look at the equation and then I mark the number line to show 58 at the end. That's right, 58 is the minuend. It's the first number in the equation. So I'm going to mark that right here. 58. Super. Okay. Now what do I do? You got it. I look at the subtrahend, or the next number in my equation, and I need to take, you got it, 2 big jumps backward to represent the tens, because 28 has 2 tens. 10, 20. Okay, now, that's right, I'm going to mark that with 10 so I remember that's the number 10. You got it. So good. And now I need to count to see where I landed. Yes. Okay, so 58. Take away 10 is 48. Take away 10 more is 38. You got it. Did you get that on your paper? If not, make sure you do that right now, because we want to make sure we have both of these equations completed with all of the steps on our paper. Okay, now, what's my next step? How do I finish solving this problem? Yes, I look at the subtrahend again. Yes, the second number in the equation, and I see that the number 28 has 8 ones. So I need to make 8 small jumps backward on my number line. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, I need to count to see where I landed. Are you ready to do it? Let's count backwards. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. That's it, 30. I got it. So 58 take away 28 equals 30. And I'm going to write that into the equation now. Did you get all of those steps on your paper? I hope so. That's exactly what we need to do. If you don't have it all there, make sure you get it. It's really important for the next part of the lesson. Did you get that? Good. If I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video to make sure you get that work done. Okay, now you are going to take a look at both of the equations that we solved. And your job is to explain how you solved one of those equations to a friend. Tell your friend how you drew the equation out on the number line. Also, tell your friend how you know your answer is correct. Once you finish explaining one of the problems to your friend, let your friend explain how they solved the other problem to you. Really listen. Make sure they're explaining all of the different steps in the process of solving those subtraction equations on the number line. Okay, now we are going to solve one last problem, but this time I want you to solve this problem with your partner. Make sure you draw the jumps on the number line and you find the answer. When you're finished, show me your work. I can't wait to see what you and your partner do. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for learning about subtracting numbers to 100 with me, and I hope to see you again very soon.